How to debunk the 10 biggest fitness myths. In this video, we're going to give you the 10 biggest fitness myths so that you can be clear on what's being missold, what's the truth, and what is not the truth. This is going to give you clarity and going to help you lose the fat that you need to as the new year rolls around. Now, before I start, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe for more helpful tips, and make sure you leave reviews in the comments letting us know exactly what you want to see. Now, if you're looking to go from unhappy to unstoppable, to super confident and drop fat within the first 8 weeks of the year, then all you need to do is make sure you drop me a follow on Instagram. We're in a position to take more people on, give more success stories to the world, take you into our team and into our world, and give you not only the education that you receive on YouTube, but give you the support, the structure, the accountability, and also a safe place in order to help you improve your fitness, improve your lifestyle, improve your journey. If that sounds like you and something that you want to do, drop us a follow on Instagram at Travis Brown Coaching. Get involved, drop us a message, and we will get you within that team ASAP. We're taking on deposits in December, allowing people to start in January without any questions asked. Myth number one we've all heard. Carbs are evil, carbs are bad. There are lots of diets in this world, hashtag anti-slimming club, slim club, that are taking us to cut out carbs or cut out certain food groups. That is not the case. Carbohydrates are not evil. They are energy. They help us focus. They help us fuel our training. They help our body actually do the processes and the systems that they need to do in order to help us grow, in order to help us lose fat, and in order to make us feel better. Number two, one of my favorites, all calories are made equal. Whilst in science this is technically true, there is a huge myth here. We know that the things that we're looking for from our food do not all stay the same. Sometimes we're looking for certain calories of protein that will help our body repair. If we take that from a McDonald's burger or we take it from a nice lean steak, we know that's going to be different. Certain foods will give us certain different things. Certain foods will have more nutritional quality and certain foods will have more emotional quality, but they are certainly not made equal. Number three, long workouts. You need to be training 5-6 hours a week. I've never seen more of a myth than this. So many people prioritize their rest and recovery and get better results than the people slugging away in the gym for 7 days a week for 2 hours at a time. If you're in the gym for that long, then it's clear that you're not working hard enough if you can still do that. Number four, the scale is the best indicator of progress. Now, we know that the scales will tell us how much we weigh. That is directly the gravity that we have on the world. Now, alongside that, let's not be stupid. If your scale weight is not going down at all, then it's probably a sign that you're not losing fat, because we not all have this ability to gain muscle at a rapid rate. We must make sure we're sensible. We must make sure we're controlled. But more importantly, if the scale weight is telling us not the progress we want to see, but your measurements are showing you the same, the photos are showing you different, then there's a good chance that we are losing fat. So we need to look at an array of things to help us with that standpoint in order to help us know the true progress that we're making. Number five, supplements will help you lose fat and gain muscle. Now, whilst this is in truth, it's really important to acknowledge that they will not replace a healthy diet. I see so many people, and we take so many people on into our program that say to us, we're looking to, should I take creatine? Should I take protein shakes? Should I get BCA? Should I take pre-workout? But you don't even eat a vegetable yet. Focus on the ground, focus on the baseline. If in a pyramid of importance, a healthy diet is always the base of your progress. Eating more and more and more food and junk food or whatever you're doing and then taking supplements is gonna have no profound effect if you're not looking after the basics first. Number six, skipping meals helps us lose weight. Now, this couldn't be the furthest thing from the truth. Most people that overeat have done it because they undereat. They do it in a position where they're so hungry by the evening, they're getting the takeaways, they're getting the biscuits out, they're drinking the wine, whatever it is. Because they skip breakfast, their hormones are out of sync, their hunger is out of control, and by the time the evening comes after their really busy, stressful day, all they want to do is easy, quick access food, which, as we know, is going to give us the food that doesn't necessarily nourish us. It doesn't necessarily give us the fuel that we need, and therefore is going to recreate that cycle over and over again. 7, doing ab crunches and ab exercises will give you a six-pack. Now, there's another myth that goes into this as number 7, which is abs are made in the kitchen. Now, whilst that's not true, we know that abs will be revealed in the kitchen. The nutrition that you have, the support and the food that you put into your body, and therefore the lowering of the body fat is going to make your abdominals and your six-pack much more visible. You still need to build them in the gym, and it isn't just from crunches, 1,000 crunches a day. Weighted exercise, it's like building any other muscle. Rope crunches, hanging leg raises, anything that is going to help you drive and tear muscle fibers in the core and the abdominal area. That's what's going to build the muscles, but the nutrition has to reveal the muscles. Another one of my favorites is eating fat makes you fat. Oh, I can't eat nuts, it will make me fat. There's more calories in nuts, there's more calories in fats. Now, whilst that's strictly true, that there are more calories in every gram of fat compared to the similarity of protein and carbs, dietary fats are not just going to add fat. Your fat is still added through calorie management. It's still added through nutrition and exercise output. But the more fats that you eat, yes, you'll consume more calories. But dietary fats such as nuts, oils, butters, cheese, they're still essential for hormonal regulation, for slow release energy, and they are an important part of our diet. You'll find a lot of people, if you talk to bodybuilders and stuff like that, and their hormones have gone away, it's usually because they've lowered their fats to a level that's too low for their body to handle. Number 9, eating at night causes weight gain. Now, this is nowhere near true. Now, I do advise my clients to eat slightly earlier in the day than the evening, purely because if we think of food from a perspective of fuel is wasted at night whilst you're sleeping. Yes, we need some. We don't want to be hungry. We don't want to be waking up hungry. But actually, eating late does no difference to the rate of weight that you gain or fat that you gain. Eating late will give us less fuel, and we'll probably sit on it a little bit longer, and it will take a little bit to digest, and we'll probably be heavier on the scale in the morning, but that isn't a true reflector of actual rate of fat gain or fat loss. And number 10, everyone's favorite, spot reduction. I want to lose this on my inside thigh. I want to lose this on my abdominals. My back's got a little bit too much fat. My biceps are a bit too chunky. All of those things that you've said or heard say before, that's great. That means that we've got a signal for change. We need to make sure that we are doing the right things. We need to make sure that we're losing fat overall, because that will come from that area. Now, if you have a stubborn area, such as let's say your love handles, then the chances are that's going to be your stubborn area. So when you lose loads of fat, you might find that your face gets thin, your arms have got thin, but you've still got love handles to a certain extent. That's your stubborn area. That's where your body wants to hold on to the fat, and to get rid of it, you're going to have to work that bit harder if it is stubborn, because that's the bit that's always been the problem. But you might find when you finally get rid of that problem area that you find your face is too thin or you don't feel comfortable, and you have to assess it. But we can't just spot reduce it. We can build muscle in certain areas, we can train really hard in certain areas, but we can't change where we lose fat from. So that's it. That's our 10 biggest fitness myths debunked, giving you clarity. So I hope this video has given you peace of mind and clarity over the next steps that you need to take and the rules you need to follow. Now, I know there's so much conflicting information out there, and there's so much trouble actually getting to the truth of what fat loss and fitness looks like. So subscribe to this channel, drop me a follow, DM me on Instagram, and what we can do for you is we can give you our free roadmap to help you lose fat and our free nutrition template to support you. Drop me a message on Instagram and we'll get that sent over to you straight away.